Well, springtime in the Northwest, we normally think of warmer temperatures and maybe a little more sunshine. We did see that a couple weeks ago when we got up into the 60s for a couple of days. And the downside of that was the trees noticed that as well. And the pollen counts jumped up into the high and very high range. A lot of people were really suffering from a lot of allergies. That has been trimmed back now with the cooler temperatures and the rain taking some of that pollen out. Yesterday at Northwest Asthma and Allergy in the afternoon, they measured the pollen and it was all cedar and juniper. It was in the low range yesterday, but that also does vary from neighborhood to neighborhood. So you might have had a tree in your neighborhood which is producing pollen that they didn't pick up. So if you're still suffering from sneezing, et cetera, some allergy symptoms, it could be something just local that you're experiencing. But overall, around the area, it is in a it's much lower concentration than it was a couple of weeks ago. Take a look at the Doppler radar. We had that system that moved through last night with a round of steady rain. That moved east of us pretty much during the early morning commute. And had a little bit of convergence around the Everett area, and it's been drifting slowly northward. And we're seeing a little bit of clearing down in the central and south sound. Meanwhile, you see the showers starting to move into the coast. We have some cool, unstable air that's going to head our way, increase the showers this afternoon, and maybe give us a chance of a thunderstorm as well. Take a look out the Everett Tower cam, looking pretty gray there, but the Doppler radar says at least for now the showers have stopped. And there in Tacoma, you see one of those sun breaks I was talking about. In fact, looking pretty inviting, kind of pretty seeing the sunshine there reflecting off the top of the Tacoma Dome. And out along the coast, they've got a little bit of sunshine between showers, but you can see things are looking kind of wet right now, and I'm sure they'll be seeing some other ones starting to move in there shortly. And they have a chance of a thunderstorm this afternoon as well. Take a look at our first alert 7-day forecast. Not a whole lot of change in the general pattern. We continue to be very cool all the way into the middle part of next week, which is basically through the rest of winter and to the start of spring, which is just a week from today. This afternoon, we're going to be looking for showers and sun breaks around the area, maybe that chance of a thunderstorm. And looks like as we head through the weekend, we're going to continue to be on the rainy side. Temperatures, though, today only get into the mid-40s in a lot of places, so at least we'll get into the low 50s as we head towards next week. Satellite image does show that system that gave us the rain last night off to the east. Speckly clouds out here is that cool, showery air that's going to be moving on shore this afternoon and give us those showers. Those will diminish later on tonight, which is good news for viewing the eclipse, the lunar eclipse later on. And this system that you see off the coast, a little bit of high pressure in front of it's going to move through tomorrow with only a couple showers around, maybe a little bit more sunshine tomorrow. And then it looks like that's going to move into Oregon probably tomorrow, and then that's going to lift up into us as we head into Saturday for a wet day on Saturday for at least half the weekend. Definitely going to need that rain gear. Take a look at that lunar eclipse we were talking about. That's going to get underway tonight at a little after 10 o'clock. We will have clouds around and maybe a few showers, but at least at this point, it looks like there should be breaks in the overcast, so you should be able to look between the clouds and see that eclipse at times. Overall, you can see also a chance of a few showers. There will be some convergence, it looks like, primarily north of Everett up towards Mount Vernon, where there might be some showers and also more clouds. But a lot of places around the Sound should get a chance to see that eclipse at least briefly. And temperatures not all that bad during the time of the eclipse, mostly in the upper 30s and low 40s. Take a look at the new snow that was reported at the areas today. 6 inches of new at Baker. That gives them 16 new in 2 days, so they're doing pretty well. There at Stevens Pass, they picked up 6 inches of new in 24 hours and 2 inches at Snoqualmie. Crystal, pretty good conditions this morning with 8 inches of new snow there, not in bad shape. And overall, they've been seeing snow showers up in the mountains and not seeing much in the way of driving problems, but always check the pass reports before you start heading up, just in case, especially when it's showering. We're looking for those showers to increase this afternoon. Take a look at the forecast then for Snoqualmie. Basically looking at snow showers, maybe a few sun breaks today. They could pick up anywhere from about, maybe 1 to 3 inches of new snow in the next 24 hours. Temperatures in the afternoon today getting up into the low 30s. And checking Stevens Pass, they'll see seeing snow showers as well. They could probably pick up anywhere from about 3 to 5 inches, it looks like, in the next 24 hours. And they stay a little bit higher quality snow with the cooler temperatures, mostly in the upper 20s. Take a look at that extended forecast again. So showers and sun breaks this afternoon. We'll be looking for a chance of an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures mostly in the mid 40s. Tomorrow, just a couple showers around. I think there may be more sunshine. I almost wanted to go for partly sunny, but I didn't want to be overly optimistic. Temperatures in the upper 40s to right near 50 degrees. Then that rain moves in for a wet day Saturday. Rain during the day. Temperatures warming up a little bit into the upper 40s. We'll see a little bit of a pause, I think, into Sunday afternoon in the rainfall, but then increasing rain later in the day on Sunday. Temperatures again pushing up towards the upper 40s. Just a few showers mixed with sunshine Monday around 50 degrees. Showers Tuesday. Another system moves in as we head towards Wednesday with rain moving in later in the day. Temperatures start to push a little closer than normal by the middle of the week, getting into the mid 50s. And checking that 6 to 10 day temperature forecast out there, you can see we drop off in the middle of the week next week and drop back into the upper 40s again. But as we head towards the 20s of March, it looks like we might actually start to see temperatures approaching normal, which should be in the mid 50s right now. So this afternoon, you want to be ready for those showers out of your way. But in the meantime, get out, enjoy the sun breaks that are around.